We have covered a lot of ideas in this part, but what a major fundamental to wealth and happiness: the consistent, disciplined, purposeful, constant search for knowledge. It's where the life-changing ideas are. Pursue it with high expectations. Spend the money and time and the effort. They're all investments: time, effort, and money. But the payoff is so great, it's hard to compare the cost to the reward. First is the money, and it does take some money. I have a great suggestion for the cassettes and the books and the lectures, the seminars and the videos you need for a constant flow of ideas and inspiration. Set up an educational fund. Take a portion of your income each month and set it aside to invest in all the means of the search for knowledge. Remember, the best money spent is the money spent to cultivate the genius of your own mind and spirit. Make sure you don't spend more for accommodation than you do for education. The money, small price. The promise, unlimited potential. Next is the time. That is a valuable expenditure. I understand that. To ask people for their money, that's one thing, but to ask them for their time, that's a major request. But I don't know any shortcuts to this. It takes time, precious time. The time you spend is that much less time you have to spend. You can get more money, but you can't get more time. However, life has a unique way of rewarding high investment with high return. This major investment you're making now, listening, could be that small fine-tuning you need for major accomplishment. And last, the investment in effort. There is a great deal of difference in casual listening and serious listening. Listening to know, listening to learn, listening that opens up the whole mental and spiritual process is truly an investment in effort. Bringing heavy attention to bear, that takes effort. A mental rifle shot to strike the idea target. That takes a great deal of concentrated effort. However, this effort, high-gear mental machinery, is the effort investment that opens the floodgates where ideas can work their magic for you in the marketplace. So, I do not hesitate to ask you to spend in deliberate, consistent fashion the money and the time and the effort. It's an investment that turns on the lights, opens the windows, sharpens the focus, and starts turning wishes into pride and product, wealth, and happiness. Of all the assignments Mr. Schoaf gave me in those early days when we were working together, personal development was probably my most challenging. Some things he taught me I caught on to right away, and some things took longer than I want to admit. This one I've been working on all these years, and I'm certainly not finished. I guess it is a lifetime project, seeing what you can become. Personal development is truly the key to the good life. You see, what you become is far more important than what you get. The most important question to ask on the job is not, what am I getting? The most important question is, what am I becoming? However, it is also true that what you become directly influences what you get. Most of what we have attracted by the person we have become. So here's the great challenge of life. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. That is the great focus of attention for life change. Now, on the other side of the coin it reads, unless you change how you are, you'll always have what you've got. I've discovered that income does not usually exceed personal development. Sometimes income takes a lucky jump, but unless you keep growing out where it is, it will usually come back where you are. If someone hands you $1 million, best you become a millionaire quickly, so you can keep the money. Life has strange ways. A very rich man once said, if you took all the money in the world and divided it equally among everybody, it would soon all be back in the same pockets. I guess it is hard to keep what you haven't attracted by your own personal development. Personal development, how important. Remember, the major key to your better future is you.
I know people do things that hurt you. Everything is not fair and everything is not just and everything's not right. Sometimes you've done the very best and you don't get selected and you don't get the opportunity and you haven't gotten recognized. You cannot afford to get bitter, because if you get bitter, you will never get better. You got to get that out of you. If you got to cough it up, if you got to throw it up, if you got to pray it up, you got to get it out of you. There's a curse on it. There's a curse. You got to get it out. 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 He left you. He cheated on you, but get it out. Get it out of you. Get it out of you. So you go ahead.
Just wrap that 4 a.m. cardio. There's no substitute for hard work.
Work 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if there's a golden rule. I can tell you this, that I believe anything is possible, right? I live in the world of possibility. And I also believe that we can accomplish anything with our two hands and just putting in the work.
I want to look at myself in the mirror because I was so disappointed. That accountability mirror I talk about, I was so disappointed in what I saw every day. I didn't love myself.
And I feel ultimately his heart becomes flooded with love. And I can't think of a better message as we send you off today. To not only take risks, but to be open to life, to accept new views, and to be open to new opinions. While it may be frightening, it will also be rewarding. Because the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you.
Would you like for things to be better than this? Are you allowing yourself to get off the hook like that? Or do you believe somewhere in the back of your mind or in your heart that there's some other great work for you to do? There's something else that life has for you. And that's why you're here. How do we handle this fear factor? How do we increase our self-esteem? You have to begin to fortify yourself. How do we do that? Start building yourself up. Start encouraging yourself. So I'm saying learn to be your own booster.
I need you to see yourself. See yourself. One of the things that many students lack is vision. You got to see yourself before you get there. You have to hear yourself telling yourself thank you.
Success is going to cost you something.
It's not judged by how much money you have or your materialistic possessions. It's not judged by that. No. I've never seen an ambulance or hearse at a funeral carrying some money behind it, or furniture, or a home, and dragging all that stuff out to the cemetery. No. They don't bury you with homes, with your brand new car, your Rolex watch. No, you're going to leave it all here. When Howard Hughes, who was the richest man in the world, died, somebody asked on the plane, how much did he leave? And the answer was, all of it. Guess what? Vi Clark, my friend who passed, she said, life don't owe me any change. I've lived life my way. Live your life in such a way that life don't owe you. Or you got a goal, a dream. Just say, I got this dream that keeps showing up and it's up in my face, something that I want to do with my life. Okay, all right. I got you. I know that. I had this golden dream of buying my mother a home, and I did it. I'm working with somebody right now who they have the same dream. I said, good. I'm going to show you how to do that. They came to me, and we have a form that people fill out where we vet and find out, what is it you want to do? What's your goal? What's your dream? We focus on that. This is not for everybody. This is only for people with big goals and big dreams. And people who want to do something with their lives. People who feel in their heart of hearts that this just can't be it. And that they want to rob the cemetery of their invention, of their creativeness. They want to rob the cemetery, as Miles Monroe would say, of their gifts. They want to become more engaged in this thing called life. They're not sitting around in some corner and hoping that nothing happens to them. something is going to happen. You'll live a life of mediocrity, and then you check out, dying in the bleachers of life when you have the potential to be a player. Player. Graduated some students, and I'm looking for some more who are hungry. If you are hungry to win, if you're hungry to overcome your fears, if you're hungry to learn how to use your voice, if you're hungry to live a larger life, if you're hungry to live a life of adventure, Helen Keller said that life is either a daring adventure or it's boring. If you're hungry to transition out of a job that's not you and want to learn how to do something that is you in this new age in the comfort of your home and do it virtually and make more money than you can ever begin to imagine. If you are in that kind of place and you know that you just feel it in your heart of hearts, the best is yet to come. The best in me is yet to come. What I've gone through will not define me. The best is yet to come. Greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. The best is yet to come. You are more than a conqueror. The best is yet to come. Be with that. Know that. And live your life from that place of power. I want you to become a part of my community. Let me give you a summary, the Reader's Digest version. Number one, I'm going to take you through a process that will change your mindset and expand your vision. That's number one. You'll develop mental resolve. You'll be able to get a good night's sleep. Be anxious for nothing. You're going to change your attitude about yourself, how you see yourself, how you treat yourself, and also how you allow other people to treat you. That's one thing. Next thing, you're going to create and expand your ability to have a greater impact in life by learning some new things. See, if you're not willing to learn, nobody can help you. But if you're willing to learn, if you're making a statement, you're saying, I'm willing to learn. I want to learn from somebody that's experienced. You've been on this planet for 75 years, and you look good, old man. Your daughter, right? You are 75. Oh, come on, baby. You better behave. No. We're going to see if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. But if you're willing to learn, I'm willing to learn. Okay, come on. I'm throwing my hands up. This is it. I've messed up my life enough. I've done enough already. Okay? That can help a sister out. I could help a brother out. I'm telling you, if you're willing to learn, no one can stop you. I'll teach you how to become unstoppable. You hear me? You need some coaching. Where we are right now, you need some coaching. You don't want to wing this. You don't want to play this but flying by the seat of your pants. No, this place where we are now, it's serious business. You want to upgrade your skill set. Reinvent yourself. Rethink your life.